Jackie. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Hey, guys. Welcome back. Yeah, give it up for Jeff. And how good were they?
Yeah.
That was amazing. Fun. Make sure you buy their stuff. You know, if you haven't bought their stuff, I'll throw money at Kurt because they need to drive home tonight. And they got a van, and that's not cheap. I'm sure they've slept in that thing. It smells bad. I haven't been in there, but I'm positive it doesn't smell good. Yeah, make sure you support them. And, you know, you guys are all wealthy. You live in this neighborhood, so empty your fucking wallets because they need money. And also, this next comedian sleeps on the floor in a mattress. So, you know, make sure you give Kurt a bunch of money for that. Just so excited to have you guys here. So Kurt and I started doing these shows, I don't know, 5-6 months ago. And I brought out comedians who have Comedy Central specials, comedians who have been all over the place, and I love every single. I brought my favorite comics to the show, which is weird that they'll come to a show in a basement. They just trust me for whatever reason. I'm just like, hey, I got a show. It's in a basement. They're like, oh yeah, we'll come. And it's like, I don't know why you trust me. You shouldn't, but they do, and they always have a great time. This guy coming up is my best friend. He's also the singular funniest person I've ever met. You guys and that's a lot of build up. So this next guy's a real fucking piece of shit. Like, just unfunny. You're gonna hate the shit out of him. He's disgusting, and I hate him. Please, a lot of love from my friend Ryan Higgins, everybody.
Eric Grundy. He has been having a lot of trouble with amputees. He has a lot of problems with amputees. Throwing their legs at him, fucking them. I mean, you know, just... Eric, why don't you ask yourself, what are you doing to attract all these amputees?
It's a specific website.
It's a specific... It's called 3/4 a Woman. Eric seems so annoyed with it too. It's like, hey, this guy fucking threw his leg at me and his girl. So I'm like, what am I doing to fucking I used to ask Eric's advice.
Serious?
I did. That's to let you know. And he actually builds me up a little bit too. I sleep on a mattress pad. I sleep on a mattress pad. It's foam. It has collected things in it. There is bottle caps in it. There is toenail clippings. One large one. It's large. It's uncomfortable. I used to ask Eric, I'm like, man, why do musicians get all the women? Comedians never get any women. And he's like, that's because when a musician's crying, he's thinking of something beautiful. And when I'm crying, I'm thinking of my baseball coach. You're pain! A lot of equipment here. A lot of equipment that I feel like belongs to people that never made it out of Kurt's creepy. Kurt's creepy.
Hey, I love those people.
You too. Like a fucking crypt keeper down here.
They made it from the basement to the attic.
It's just, come and play in my basement. You'll make it out. It's just Kurt here. This isn't the creepiest, weirdest show I've ever done. It's really not. You're already the most normal crowd I've ever done. I was doing a show not too long ago, and before I ever said hello to the crowd or anything, a dude up front took a picture of me with a disposable camera. That's creepy as shit. You're not allowed to do that. That's weird as fuck. And some of you guys, you're thinking like, what's so creepy about that? What's so weird about that? Because if you think about it, that photo isn't going on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It's not going on Instagram. No one's liking it. Well, like one guy likes it. One guy fucking likes it. lead the crowd into like disgusting things happening, but you're all like, "Yeah, he's jerking off. Yeah, we're in a basement. He's fucking jerking off on you."
I figured he was showing it to his mom.
Yeah, fucking.
Should be flattered.
Hey, mother. I met a nice man named Kurt the other day. I'm gonna bring him my disposable. Oh, basement Kurt. I fucking love him. Be Kurt. Well, see, the next punchline is about how he's jerking off to that. But you guys are ahead of the game. You guys are fucking ahead of it. We're sitting here having fun, doing jokes, having Joshes. And everybody's drinking, right? Anybody doing any coke? No coke, you guys?
Just her.
Just her. I felt so bad earlier. Erica's doing the tampon joke, and everyone's like, "Ah, woman!" You know, everyone just looks right at you. This fucking creepy sausage party. She's probably running the whole thing. She's like, fucking get their kidneys. Check their blood type and get their kidney card. Tell them it's a fucking show. I don't give a fuck. I got the swivel chair. I'll decide. I'll decide. This is Mama's cellar. Ringleader of the whole thing. No, I'm just a polite, unassuming lady. Do some jokes about the Civil War. You've lived off the organs of people for.
It's really funny now that I get it.
Thank you.
Jeff's from Ohio.
I'm from Fayetteville, so it's like.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. I get people wooing that shit. Fayetteville, woo! I just want to be part of the show. It's a garbage town. Made of garbage. Horrible place. It's actually the murder capital of our state, everybody. Thank you so much.
Didn't know that.
And everyone here is very supportive. All right, good. Continue. Yes. Yeah. Number one, murder.
As long as he's got us.
It's weird because it's also the home of our like largest military base ever, like in the United States, which just doesn't seem fair to me. Like you got comics that are going home from Iraq back to Fayetteville. Ain't that a bitch? Like that doesn't seem fair to me. Like you would just have soldiers like, I ain't going back, Sarge. I'm gonna stay here in Iraq where it's safe. Can I keep the vest then? Can I keep the vest? No, I asked about cocaine a second ago. I'm a sober guy. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. And you're a nice, friendly crowd. I've actually been getting like booed for that. Like I get booed. It's usually just like one guy at every show, just boo. I'm booing you for trying to improve your life. I just hope he boos everything though. Like, oh, you got that surgery you need. Boo. Reconcile with your father. It's also a boo. He doesn't get booing yet. He narrates a lot of it. Just, oh, I disagree. Boo. Right. And I'll talk to people about being sober too, and they're like, well, you can't have like one drink, man. You can't have like one fucking drink. I want to tell them like I could have a drink, but then I'll wind up smoking heroin behind an Aldi. I've been playing for that kind of weekend out. Funny thing about smoking heroin behind an Aldi is that when the management catches you, they don't even stop you from doing it. I swear to God, they just come out, they're like, hey, what are you doing back there? You better not be like breastfeeding a baby or something. No, I'm smoking heroin. All right. Nothing weird, man. Nothing weird. I mean, shit, dude. I'm fucking pro-life, but I don't want to feed them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, bootstraps and whatnot. Fucking get a job, baby. You know, relying on those of others, man. I ain't into that shit. I wasn't like a lot of people. Like some people just stop ruining their lives. They're like, oh, heroin ruins my life. I'll just cut that out. Me, I actually had to go to rehab to quit drinking and doing drugs. I actually had to go to 2 different rehabs. We'll get into that. The first rehab I went to was like a nice, private, shiny facility. It had a fountain and heat. It was the bee's knees. And then the next, a very... Thank you. That's a very underappreciated line right there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
you guys get it. I hit him with the bee's knees, and young kids are like, whatever, motherfucker. I'm trying to eat a $13 donut today. Fuck you. Bees knees. A lot of militant poets nowadays. But then the next rehab I went to was a state-run rehab. See, some of you are familiar. If you're not familiar with the state-run rehab, it's a lot like a public school. There's like 3 lights. They swing on a string. There's a dog. You hear it, but you never see it. You hear it. I liked it better there, though. I liked it better at the state-run rehab because I fit in a lot better there. And they just got me because at the private rehab, when I would tell the other people in there with me, I'd tell them, I'd be like, yeah, I lived in my car before I got here. They'd be like, huh, that's nice. I never met a hobo before. You been to any nice barrel fires? I don't know how to fucking talk to you. I live on a golf course. My husband owns boats. Boats go on the water. They defy water. You make me very uncomfortable. But at the state-run rehab, I would tell the people in there with me, I'd be like, yeah, I lived in my car before I got here. They'd be like, I smoked my car! I like that guy. I like him. And that wasn't it. There's a lot of detoxes, and the fun thing with detox is that life is a nightmare. Life is a complete nightmare, and we're all living, and I just can't wait for it to cut the simulation off, you know what I'm saying? Because we are in a simulation. All of this is fabricated. I don't know if any of you are real. I've had some serious thoughts with this. I'm starting a YouTube channel about it. Again, a very underappreciated line. But the funny thing with detox, in this county anyway, is if you're coming off of drugs and alcohol, or if you're coming off of your schizophrenia meds, they put you together in the same place, and you don't know who's who until like 2 sentences in. You'll be talking to somebody like, oh, you know, Burger King has chicken fries, man. I'm really excited about that. They're like, oh yeah, what kind of dipping sauce you like? I was like, I'm Buffalo, man. What about you? He's like, well, fucking, I don't know, but I didn't send Obama a bomb. I sent him the ingredients to make a bomb. Okay, just to let him know that I know that he's gonna know about me. You know what I'm saying? Sitting here, BK chicken fries. I'm a barbecue man, you know what I'm saying? I'm a barbecue man. I don't open my mail. I don't do that. That's how they get you. I swear to God, bill collectors call me all the time. You owe us money. I don't know that. I don't know that. That was a hard transfer. Variety. I'm not like off all drugs though. I'm on antidepressants, but I got off of them for a little bit. It wasn't up to me. It's just I moved away from the Greensboro Free Mental Health Clinic. I just moved too far away. And so I was off my antidepressants for like 3 days. And one thing they don't tell you when you get off your antidepressants is there are some side effects to that. And one of the side effects, I swear to God, is a side effect called brain zaps. A doctor wrote that. Doctor, an educated man or woman wrote that. Brain zaps in a book. And the fucked up, all brain zaps is just irregular electrical activity in your brain. You just kind of twitch out. You just twitch the fuck out. Okay.
You know about that.
Dude, I love it. She's right with me, or I'm her blood type. I don't know what the thing is with that, but she is seducing me in my heart, though. You know what I'm saying? She's got the chair, guys. We're all targets. You know? We're all targets. We could all be victims. Hurts my little puppet. What was I saying?
Brain zaps.
So. The fucked up thing about having brain zaps is you can't even tell anybody what's going on without then sounding crazier. You can't just be like, brain zaps, don't worry. I just got the zaps. I'm just zapping out. You're at a bus station. I respect my depression though. I do. Like, I've had to change my meds over and over again. Like, I'm going through some shit today. Like, and I thought I had my meds perfect, and you just, there's ups and downs. You got to change your dosage. You got to up it, and that fucking just makes me think like, it's fighting it, you know? Like, my depression, I respect it. It's like a Celtic warrior just like fucking rubbing Lexapro on his face like war paint. Like, I wish a motherfucker would. 30 milligrams. I come 30 milligrams, bitch. I respect the motherfucker. He's like a general, you know? Like, rallying the troops. Just like, all right, man. Ryan thinks he's gonna get out of bed on his birthday this year, huh? We're gonna put his ass down. And that, I wrote that joke when I had a bed. I wrote that joke. I even think my depression is just like, let's take a day off. Let's take a weekend off. I mean, we got bottle caps in his bedroll. Let's just fucking... I think there's a toenail in there. I had nothing to do with that. I look like the opposite of the guy that's going to say this next thing. But I don't think we should have sex robots. I don't think that should happen. I agree with that. No one thinks about like, okay, we'll have sex robots, but who's gonna fucking fix those things? You know what I'm saying? You gonna go to the IT? You know what I'm like? And what's that guy gonna? You know? What's his life gonna be like? Like, what are you? Where are its legs? Where are its legs? What do you do to this? It's just been crawling around your house. But it worked. It worked. It worked. It still worked, man. It's under warranty, man. It's under warranty, man. Yeah. They're just gonna be like walking internet browser histories. Like, this is a female model, but it's got a male model. It's wearing your dad's clothes. Why? How do I know it's wearing your dad's clothes? How do I? Because this is the third time. Get in here. Yes, what she does. Like, just me no warranty, man. Warranty, dude. Maybe that's how we defeat like racism and bigotry. You know? Like I think most ignorant bigots and like stupid racists just they might need a sex doll. Any race, gender, just press a button, you got a dude all of a sudden. You're like, you know, like man, I've always thought that depending on the gender and race of somebody really matters, but I just learned that you can come on anything. You always gotta wipe it off. Whether it's someone brown, yellow, or a lighter brown, or that weird black sometimes that I thought I didn't like. Or that even darker black that I really like. Need to wipe come off all of them. Man, woman, child. Don't none of them deserve that sticky shit. Because I have a high sodium diet, man. I guess just stinking. It's like, you got the warranty for another 3 weeks. I just fucking, alright. We beat bigotry, but I don't fucking wanna, not like this, America. Not like this. And I'm the guy that, you know, I would get that job. I would be like the janitor at Disney World who's working there to save up to go there but can't enjoy it because he knows what really happens. You know? Like, he knows the goings-ons.
Work there, man. You work there.
If you work there, you work there, but also they come there too. They fucking come there and you see it, you know. Some of you has anybody been smoking weed tonight? I haven't smelled any weed, but like that concerns me about all of you. Because all of you look like weed put on clothes.
Not me.
I'm looking at two people.
No.
I'll be honest though, I never liked weed. My life is a burning, sinking ship. I need to go far away from that. Like if I'm using drugs, I gotta go somewhere. Weed never did that for me. Weed is like the ship is sinking and I get to the lifeboat and the lifeboat is welded to the ship. And it's like, what? Huh? You're not gonna go nowhere? They're like, yeah, we just thought you would want to think about your situation right here. It's hard to follow sex robots. It's hard to do that. I did it. It's a tough boat analogy segue. All right. Okay, weed is like you're fucking a Chinese man under a bridge.
That's better.
A nice bridge?
A gross bridge. A poorly made, lead-filled bridge.
Wait, did the Chinese man make the bridge?
They always make it. That's what I'm here to talk to you guys about. We need to fucking militarize. Right now.
D-cell batteries.
They're fucking coming for it. We need D-cell batteries. I'm doing my part. I follow Jackie Chan on Twitter. I fucking know what he's up to. I know what he's up to. A lot of cartoons, it appears to be, but whatever. Jackie Chan Chronicles, I watch it. I was also molested, yada yada yada.
But you don't do a whole bit about it.
So I was molested. What if I had no, but my brother, I totally was molested by my neighbor Jeff Lund. Eric says his name too. And the thing about that is it's a horrible, horrible thing I live with every day. Thank you so much. But that's like the least. You know, Eric cut his dick with a fucking giant scissor while cutting PVC pipe one time. He cut his fucking dick. Never talks about that. Never fucking talks about that. Day 3, I knew him. He's like, hey, check out this gash. He has a fucking scar right on his helmet. Never talks about it. You wake up screaming because you were molested. Gash on your dickhead. I just forgot. I just forgot about that. That's how you know his life is really fucked up. That's how you fucking know it's real fucked up, man. Real fucked up. Oh, I forgot about my penis being this big. Oh shit. That's so weird. Tampons though, those I'll talk about that. Gash penis. I did the you know, life is a nightmare. And the year I was born, a lot of people don't know this about me. The year I was born, I had a brother that died of cancer. He died of leukemia, and that's a weird thing because I didn't know the guy, but I just showed up, and I was just like, "Hey, world!" And my parents were like, "We don't do that. We don't do that here. We're pretty much a wax museum. That's what we're gonna be around here." And they got a picture of me like right when I lose everybody. Oh, this is where it goes down. Yeah.
That exact moment.
I want to draw your pain, baby.
You know what they're doing with that picture.
Oh yeah, you know what they're doing, right?
Right now.
I hope, dude, get something out of this. No one is. No one else is. I wish, because I just love just blasting inside the whole thing. When I'm with a woman, I just go the whole fucking way. No condom, nothing. That shit ain't right. Condoms ain't right. It's wrong. I'm going in there light. I let her know. I'm not packing no bags. And I blast the whole thing in there, too.
You ain't paying no bag fees.
No, I ain't paying no bag fees.
30 milligrams.
Shit. You guys have more condomless tags than I do. This is amazing.
Says the N-word man with a child.
I know. You got a kid? You got kids?
Yeah, kid.
Fuck yeah, he got that kid. You don't look like you happy about it. Yeah, kid. I've never seen that before. It's amazing. You don't take care of them though, right?
Not yet.
All right, keep that up. Keep that shit up, man. People are like, wait, you don't wear condoms? Aren't you afraid of like getting something? I don't fuck sick women. I don't take sick women home. They're all very healthy. Like if there's some woman who's like, you wanna fuck? I'm like, fuck any sick ass bitch. Fuck you. And plus, if I do get something, I work out, I take vitamins, I'll fight it off. You know, that type of shit works. Dump the whole load in there, the whole thing. Sometimes I get mad, like, did you pull out? Like, yeah, there it is. Right there, that little dot of spit. It looks like spit, it looks like spit. It's not a lie. Like, I'm fucking dehydrated. Why you guys arguing? Nothing to drink today. You never listen to me. Don't wear no condoms. It's not right. Aren't you worried about having a kid? That's not today. I don't have a kid today. It's right now. I don't even know, like, how do you close this kind of show? I don't even know how you close, like, Eric's at the bar, it's like, oh, when was that time I murdered that guy with a hatchet? No. Eric, what's the other condom stuff we riff
I
about?
was just talking about, you know, like I like to wear a condom if I get a feeling. You don't at all.
No, it ain't right.
And yeah, because like your body will fight it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more just...
Which I don't think is science at all.
I feel like it is. I feel like there's not even a debate as to whether it's better or not.
Yeah, you're 0% condom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Teach the controversy.
The controversy?
Yeah, teach it.
Okay. Don't wear condoms. Don't do it. It ain't right. And it's not a religious thing. I have no religion at all. People if you don't have any religion, aren't you a bad person? No, I'm a bad person because I have poor character and that's why I'm a bad person, not because I don't have any religion. So people don't get that, though. Well, if you don't have any religion, what's to keep you from, like, beating the shit out of people and taking all their clothes? I don't want to do those things. Religious people scare me, though, because that makes me think, like, the only thing keeping this guy from beating the shit out of me and taking all my clothes. It's the Bible. So I'm like, you're making some really good points.
Defense.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Heritage.
Huh?
Heritage.
Oh. I am looking forward to see how you guys feel about this next bit. I am looking forward. We in the South are doing this thing, not we, these fucking stupid, just ignorant bigots are doing this thing where they're like trying to rebrand racism, and it pisses me off, these racist idiots, because they all have the same argument and they act like we don't know what they're saying. You know, they're like, oh, this right here, this flag right here, man. This flag right here.
I'm the asshole in the room.
No, you are not, sir.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Yes.
Yes, he is.
You are Trump. I'm pretty for sure it was Matt.
He's Irish.
Is it a drug dealer? If it's a drug dealer,
No, he's recently married. It's
recently married.
marijuana. Does anybody want to do marijuana?
Those bits don't work in this room, so. Thank you, one guy.
The guy that doesn't use condoms.
Exactly.
Oh, you mean the correct man? The man who's correct.
No, the poor man.
He's
The
a
poor
plant.
man.
You planted him.
The poor man. I don't think you know who you're talking to. I sleep on a mattress pad. Oh, this flag right here.
Yeah.
This is just, man. This is just a rebel battle flag, man. That's all it is. That's just
Richard Pryor.
as I point to Richard. You see this right here? Specifically this area? Pretty picky people out there that are really literal. You know, real literal that don't like go, I suspend disbelief. You know? Fuck, I went into Cosby.
You went to Cosby?
Yes.
Chandler Cosby.
I think that Cosby would not like the rebel flag, by the way.
You never know. You never know.
He might, as long as like she's sleeping under it or something.
It's like a gag. Being asleep is a prerequisite for that, yeah.
So like, man, this flag right here, all it is just, you know, it means that my granddaddy's thought that, you know, we should fight for the right to own and sell solid. Oh man, you ain't fucking getting me. All right. All it means is that. Hold on. We should like fight for the right, murder each other, like in horrible ways, you know, like I'll fucking stab a man in the stomach for, you know, the right to purchase human. Oh fuck, man, shit. All right, we gonna do this. We gonna figure it out, man. Y'all trying to get me, man. You ain't fucking getting me, man. I'm getting you. Fucking Mexicans, man.
It'd be great.
I think I did. I think this was fun. Right? We had a good time. We're not going nowhere till I get this down.
Sorry.
Fight it.
Put a condom on it.
Down.
Usually you fight to be up.
Down. All right, guys. That's my time. I'm running.
All right.